What is up, League BTF? Merry Christmas. Kamish here, recapping the semifinals and then heading into that playoff matchup. I know we're already underway, but we're going to preview the rest of the matchup since it is championship week. We had the champion Rats, Jake, going up against Joe Ginley, the Cleveland Buckeyes, battled the John Carrollers. Which blue streak was going to come out on top. The champion Rats, this game came down to Jameson Williams, Josh Jacobs, really put them over the top. They pretty much were even at quarterback. Purdy and Burrow both put up 23-24. Lamar and Kyler 23-21. Bad week out of Tony Pollard. Bad week out of Brian Robinson Jr. Khalil Shakir, TJ Hawkinson, and TJ Watt all kind of let Ginley down. Put up 134, not going to win on most weeks. You know, you might get lucky here and there. But Hirschman, the champion Rat that he is, you know, had 4 20-point-plus scores, and then 4 more guys in double digits. So 170 to 134, stamped his ticket to the finals. Joe Ginley's going to fight on for third place. The other matchup we had was the shootout. Team Gavin, the kid, going up against myself, the commish. We gave it everything we had. I mean, everybody on my team had double digits besides Zaire Franklin and Fairburn. 33 to Achan, CD with 17.5, 20.5 out of Worthy. Like, he's actually becoming a big fantasy player. Tua kind of let me down. And Jared Goff and Baker obviously won it for him, on Monday night with the 24 points, and Mike Evans put up 11. Even with Abdullah putting up 19.5, I mean, I lost this one by 6 points. It was a heartbreaker. Seeing that early touchdown to Ridley, and JSN had one early in his game. And James Cook went on that long run. I was like, oh God, And give it up to Gavin, 191. That is an unbelievable score. And when you need it most, and I lost to him 3 times this year. All 3 times he's put up 191, 244, and 181. So, like, his team is unbelievable. They come to play week in, week out. It's a rematch of the 2023 BTF Finals between Team Gavin and the champion Rats, led by Jake Hirschman. We're underway already. Jake had some key players playing today between Lamar, Travis Kelce, and Roquan. Each of them put up double digits. He's got a 63 or 66 point lead, projected to win by 13 points, but I mean, these lineups are loaded. So let's look at these championship rosters. Jake's got Lamar, Kyler, Tony Pollard, Tyrone Tracy, Adam Thielen, Jameson Williams, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, Roquan Smith, Cameron Dicker. Unbelievable roster management. Has Judy Stevenson, Gus on the bench, Ty Johnson. So, I mean, he was the leader in the league in moves. So he had 44 moves. I had 41 moves. Team Stu had 37 moves. So he was putting in the work, and as a manager, Jake was, and he filled out his championship roster probably as good as you can get. For Gavin, he's put together probably the best, fantasy regular season you could do. And Jared Goff up against a San Francisco reeling team. Baker against Carolina. though he struggled last time against Carolina, I think playoffs are on the line. He's going to play a lot harder. James Cook has just been thrashing everybody. So Aaron Jones up against Green Bay, pretty much, loser of this game has no shot at the number 1 seed. Minnesota's got to win this game. Aaron Jones is probably going to have a good game. Puka up against Arizona, JSN, Chicago. I mean, both of those guys should breeze the double digits, if not to the 20s. Kittle against Detroit. That's a hit or miss. The Lions secondary is still kind of reeling, so he could get a touchdown and have a good game. Devontae Smith against Dallas. Their defense is terrible. Calvin Ridley against Jacksonville. Their defense is terrible. Brian Branch and Jake Bates. So, it's going to be an epic finish to the BTF finals between Gavin and the champion Rats. I know Gavin was already, down on himself in the chat, or he's trying to jinx himself. I don't know what his plan is here, but dude, your team has been dominating. So to just kind of put it in perspective, I know you had the 2 losses in week 12 and week 13, but you put up 191, 244. Had the down week 129, lost with 164, 174. You put up 181, 176. So your team is killing it. This could go either way. It's gonna be fun to watch, and it's gonna come down to the last minute. I'm guessing. So let's see who plays last. So Jameson Williams on Monday night, George Kittle on Monday night, Brian Branch and Jake Bates on Monday night. So Jerry Goff on Monday night. So Gavin's gonna have a lot to. So Jake's gonna build a lead, and Gavin's gonna kind of see what he's gonna need out of 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on Monday Night Football, and Jake will have Jameson Williams. So it'll be interesting. This will be a fun matchup to watch. It's the 2 best teams in the league all year. You guys are well deserved of it. The one thing I did want to note, because Jake mentioned it in the Failed Observations football podcast, Jameson Williams was dropped by none other than your boy Gavin. So Gavin drafted him for $5. Dropped him on Sunday, November 3rd, right before the game. So November 3rd. I don't know which game that was, but he's been, ever since he came back from injury, he's had 2 single-digit games. The rest got double digits. So he's been crushing it. So if Gavin loses because of Jameson Williams, it's going to be a little bit harder to swallow since you drafted him and you let go of him. So that'll be a fun little storyline to watch down the stretch. Remember, payouts are first place 700 bones, second place 350, and third place gets 150. So me and Gimli are battling for third place for that $150, and Jake and Gavin are battling for that $700. So, and the spot to put on the trophy and to have the BTF trophy for the next year, if you can feasibly coordinate with me. But I appreciate all you guys, and thanks for being a part of the league.